Hello and welcome to the 3 o'clock games around the grounds. I do apologise, I'm a little bit late. I do apologise. My screen has gone all weird. I hope you can see the scores to your right. The scores are on the right hand side. I'm hoping they're a bit clearer. I had a bit of an issue. I had it up and then the link, just when I was setting it all up, just decided not to work. Never helpful, never helpful. Um, it's on your way in. Hope you're doing well, guys. 3 games today. 3 games in the Premier League. We've got loads in the EFL. There's loads and loads going on today. Loads of football, loads and loads. Big shout out here in Spain, by the way. Big shout out here in Spain. Girona, a Catalonian side, of course, winning 5-1 against Mallorca at home. They look really good. Top of the league in the Liga. 5-1 winners at the moment. I think it's nearly over there as well. So it's all going well. I've got the Man City game on at the moment. If there's any goals that go in anywhere else, I will keep you guys updated. Why not? It's all a bit of fun today. Sava is on his way. Haz is on his way. Listen, we're here for a bit of a laugh. Get your questions in. We can talk all things North London Derby like we did earlier on this morning. But at the moment, Man City play Nottingham Forest. I'll read you out team news quickly wherever my phone's gone. I've left my phone in the other room. Screw it, we'll do it from here. That was smart. That was sensible. Let me do some team news quickly. I have to do it on here. Sorry. Muppet. I had it on my phone and then it died on me, so I had to charge it. So, team news at the moment at the Etihad. Manchester City play Steve Cooper's Nottingham Forest. It's now 5-2. Girona, it's Mallorca. Big up to Dave, the Forest fan in there. Big up Dave, who's a big supporter of all the channels. In goal for Man City, Edison, Carl Walker, Akanji Diaz, Vardial, Mateus Nunez, Rodri, Foden, Doku, Alvarez, and Haaland. And then in goal for Nottingham Forest, Matt Turner, Willy Bolly, Niakate, Ola Anya. Then you've got Sergio Aurier, Dominguez, Sangare, Mangala, Tavares, Gibbs White, and Awunyi. That's the Forest. That's the Man City Forest game. Then we've got Luton at Kenilworth Road. In goal for Luton, they've got Kaminsky, Kabore, Burke, Lockyer, Bell, Lokonga, Nakamba, Doty, Brown, Morris, and Ogbene. And then for Wolves, they've got Jose Sarr, Nelson Semedo, Craig Dawson, Max Kilman, Ait Nouri, Gomez, Lamina, Hwang Chan, Bellegarde, Neto, and Cunha is for Wolves. I fancy Wolves winning that today. I think they aren't great at all. Luton at all. I don't think they're good enough at the moment. I feel sorry for them, but I don't think they're good enough. And then at Selhurst Park, Sam Johnston in goal, Joel Ward, Jurgen Anderson, Mark Guehi, Tyreek Mitchell, Chick Decore, Will Hughes, Jordan Ayew, Ebere Eze, Jeffrey Schlupp, Odson Edouard, Bern Leno, Anthony Robinson, Issa Diop, Tim Ream, Timothy Castagna. Then you've got Pereira, Paulinia, Reed. Then you've got Decordova Reed, Willian, and Raul Jimenez. And they are now walking out at the Etihad. They are now walking out. Manchester City take on Nottingham Forest. Big up to you guys all in the chat. Listen, much love to you all. Let's share the love, spread the likes. Let me go get my. I'll leave the phone for a second. I'll do that in a bit. This is going to be a good game of football, I think. Forest are going to try and make it difficult. I think Man City are going to absolutely walk it. And big up to Daniel E. Let me get my phone. I do need my phone. Bear with me. One second, guys. I do apologize. I just realized I do actually need my phone because I can then keep you updated with all the scores. Okay. My phone deciding to die on me was not helpful. Apologies. I'm back. I am back. Let's have a look. Let's see who's in the house first of all. Tygaro's a new member. He was already a member, so I'm assuming his membership ran out and now he's back again. Love that, Tygaro. Much love to you, my friend. Much love. So, yes. How is everyone doing in fantasy football if you're still playing? I'm bothered. Big up, Kate. Scott Colliver's here. How are you doing, my friend? Big up to you. Big up, Daniel Montaden. How have you guys got today? And did I bet against them? The last time I did, it went wrong. Just for Daniel, we always talk League Two. Daniel, you are at home to, is it Gillingham? Yeah, Doncaster at home to Gillingham. Fancy your chances? Gillingham are top, and you guys are 22nd. Good luck. Gillingham was the banker, wasn't it? Let's be honest, Gillingham's the banker. Pick up Scott predictions. Man City 3, Forest 1, Palace 1, Fulham 1, Wolves, Luton 0, Wolves 3. Guys, get your predictions in now before kickoff. Get them in. I've gone Man City to win 3-1, Palace to win 1-0, and Wolves to win 1-0. That's what I've gone for. Get your predictions in. Oh, hang on. I think I sent the wrong link to the guys. Hang on. Let me send that. Sorry. No, it's not. The link's right. I'm in. I am in. It's not the wrong link. I don't know why you're saying it's the wrong link. It's really not. And it's kicked off at Kenilworth Road between Luton Town and Wolverhampton Wanderers. So let's see how you're all doing. I've sorted that 10 minutes. That's a very, very long 10 minutes. We'll see you in a second, though. Mr. Sava, he's on his way. He's on his way. Is a 5-minute countdown a bit much, or is it Perchy making himself look even better than normal? And is that even possible? No, the 5-minute timer allows me to get myself ready, right? It allows me to get myself ready. That's the way I do. I basically go, let's start, and then 5 minutes to start getting going, right? Okay. Big up Phil. Big up Phil P. We do love Phil P. Big up Mark Cook. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, come on, you Spurs. We're not playing today, playing tomorrow, but let's big up the Spurs. We love it. And we're live around the grounds. We are live. Goals will be flying in all around the world at this sort of time. That can't be right. How is it saying the stream's end? It's literally. I'm literally copying it from the link that I'm on. I'm not sure what's going on, Haz. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Issues from earlier. Why is that not working, Haz? StreamYard is bugging out, and now it's saying it's not working. Hang on. Sorry, Haz. You have used the right link, but that's the link I've used on here. What is going on? Oh, okay. I'm not sure why it's doing this, but it sent me the wrong link. Haz, if you're watching, try that link. Sorry, mate. I don't know what was going on there. The link I've got, I've just copied it from my thing, but try that link. Not sure, that's well weird. Anyway, we'll carry on. I think I might have fixed it. Very, very peculiar. I do apologise, guys. It's kicked off at the Etihad. A few minutes, 1 minute into the game, from what I can see. Yeah, very comfortable. Kanji on the ball, very, very comfortable. Manchester City look on it, just passing through, but in dispossessed. Oh, they just recover so well, Man City. Very, very good. I think there are 3 Premier League games on Saturday. Luckily, we've got the whole Football League on. Yeah, Football League's on. Even stuff. I've even put a little accumulate. How about this? There's a goal with my local team. Farnborough 1, Slough 0. Hang on. So I did a little accumulator today. So we've got Chesterfield versus Wilston areas. How you doing, mate? He's here finally. It was weird because I just copied it what was on my webpage, and then I checked and it was the one from before, which was very odd. So
I was trying to get onto it and I was like, what's going on? Has he ended it straight away? Or wait, are you watching any of the games, by the way?
I've got the Man City Forest game on right this second.
They're about to take a free kick, right?
Yep. Free kick being taken.
Good save.
Yeah, so how are you, mate? Talk to me.
Yeah, after 3 hours of doing gardening, i.e. cutting the grass and doing all the household stuff,
of course.
Here we are. Here we are. Wife's orders and everything else. So
done your chores. Now you're going to sit on stream with me and watch a little bit of football.
I'll give anyone a piece of advice, right? Happy wife, happy life.
Mate, spot on.
That's it.
Great game, by the way, here in Girona down the road. It finishes Girona 5, Mallorca 3, 2-leg goals. But Girona, by the way, top of the league in La Liga.
Absolutely amazing. They had a great game.
Six games, 16 points. Have only won 5, drawn 1, and they're top of the league in La Liga.
Yeah, Girona had a great game the other day as well. In La Liga against I can't remember who it was. They were 3-0 up in the first half, though. It was just mental.
Yeah, against Granada, they were 3-0 up. They won the game 4-2 in the end.
Yeah.
They won the game 4-2. They beat Las Palmas 1-0, beat Sevilla in Sevilla 2-1.
That's crazy.
Beat Getafe 3-0. Drew with Real Sociedad on the opening day of the season. They are flying. They
see the smaller clubs doing well. Like, I'd like to see them in like European positions, hopefully, doing well. It gets boring when it's the same clubs year after year, but no, they're doing really well, really well. I've got a Fulham game up at the moment.
Nice,
brilliant. Should be a good game. Started off all right.
It's a real battle. One of those 2 games. That's a game that it could go. I mean, any game can go either way, but that is a proper either way up, right?
Oh no, it's been given foul against Fulham. The ball dropped nicely to Willian at one point, edge of the box. It was going to make his way in, and then the referee's blown for a foul on, it seems, on Will Hughes.
Yeah. Early goal in the Championship. Ipswich 1, Blackburn 0. Goal scorer was Harry Clark. Ipswich are flying at the moment in the Championship. Currently, if it stays at this top of the league at the moment, if it stays like this,
fire at the moment.
They're on absolute fire. Golden League 1, Northampton Town 0, Barnsley 1. Goal scored by Callum Stiles. That's an early goal in that game, and another early goal in League 1. Portsmouth 0, Lincoln City 1. Keeb Adelcombe, nearly butchered that one. And then an early goal in League 2, Crewe Alexandra 1, Colchester 0. But there has been a goal at the Etihad. That was scored by Chris Longstreet. Goal has been scored at the Etihad. It is Manchester City 1, Nottingham Forest 0. I will confirm to you it's just about to come up on screen now for me. The ball's out on the left by Doku.
Now, just seeing a replay of the goal now. Surprise, though. I'll run you through it. Manchester City playing the ball out from the back. This is the run up to the goal, by the way. Rodri's bringing the ball out.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
And then it's a wide ball out towards Doku. Doku runs it down the line, plays it inwards. Rodri with a ball into the middle, finds Walker. Walker finds Foden, and he just knocks it in. What a great goal!
It's
a crossfield ball from Rodri.
The build-up play for Man City, by the way, is absolutely sensational. They are so comfortable on the ball, right?
That ball from the cross diagonal from the left to Walker is always there. Rodri just knows he's going to be there on the right-hand side. Walker, instead of controlling the ball and then crossing it, first time ball into the path of Foden, who can't miss. Just knocks it in front of Foden. What a touch from Walker. I must say, he just, the deftest of touches from ball coming from the air into the path of Foden.
The finish is
on the half volley.
By Phil Foden, by the way.
Yeah, on the half volley, just knocks
what a goal. Brilliant. Half volley, levers it in the bottom corner. Manchester City 1, Nottingham Forest 0. And I do feel for Forest here. If Man City do what they want today, this could be 4, 5, maybe even 6. It could be a very long day for those Forest fans.
But one thing we have seen from Forest, though, Perchy, is that, you know, there has been occasions where you think, you know what, they're on the road to a right or battering here. But they have managed to claw themselves back into games, like, from what I've seen. And, you know, I know they've gone down 1-0 already in first 7 minutes. But, you know, they're not a bad side if they can pull that team together with the players they have. I think it won't be a rout, but it will be...
Yeah, it's one of those, you don't want it to be a rout because it could absolutely cripple Forest today. But there's another goal at Portman Road. Ipswich 1, Blackburn 1. Equaliser by Blackburn Rovers. It's 1-1 there. The goal has been given and it has been scored by... it won't tell me just yet. It's definitely 1-1 there. I'll come back to it. Cheltenham 0, Stevenage 1 in League One. Goal scored by Jordan Roberts. Oxford United 1, Exeter 0, scored by Ruben Rodriguez. Lovely name. And Portsmouth have equalised at Fratton Park. Paddy Lane with the goal. Crew have gone 2-0 up against Colchester. Another Chris Long penalty. 2-0 in 8 minutes. Game done. Is that already?
Massive shout out to Callum Styles on the score sheet today. Of course, the brother of Harry Styles. Doing fantastically well.
Is he actually? Or is he just...
I'm joking.
I was going to say, if that was a fun fact...
I was so convincing. I was convincing.
You should have just gone, yeah, it is, and stuck with it. That was good. Walsall 0, AFC Wimbledon 1. By the way, this name is amazing. Connor Lebenhigh Evans. What a name. 1-1. Oh, so 1-0, sorry. That's a great name, by the way. Absolute great
Brilliant.
Name.
Well done to your parents.
Yeah, definitely.
Fulham on the attack here. Willian on the left-hand side cuts inside. Goalkeeper with a great save for Crystal Palace. Willian still has that shot in him where he just curls the ball with his right foot.
Yeah.
It's a corner to Crystal Palace. To Fulham at the moment. But Fulham look like they're the much sort of brighter side at the moment. The more attacking side with intent. It is a good game. It's a London derby, of course. So, I was actually going out for a throw into Fulham rather than a corner.
Fulham have been the better team Fulham have been the better. Palace haven't got going yet, but early days, of course.
Early days, yeah. First 10 minutes.
Early days. First 10 minutes in, all Fulham. Any other goals that we can bring to you? I'm just having a little scroll. There's a few. Bayern Munich 4, Bochum 0, by the way.
Has Harry Kane scored it?
Harry Kane has scored 1 of the 4. Right. Choupo-Moting, Harry Kane, Matthias de Ligt, and Leroy Sané. Bayern 4, Bochum 0. Augsburg 1, Mainz 1. Demirovic and then it's Ludovic Yorke, who's sort of a Mainz. And then it's Union 0, Hoffenheim 2. Andreas Kramaric and Maxim Bayer have scored for Hoffenheim in Germany. AC Milan 1, Hellas Verona 0, Rafael Leao. Some goals going in.
You said Ludovic earlier on. You reminded me of a great player that once used to play for Barcelona called Ludovic Giuli. Or Julie.
Oh, what a player, Ludovic Giuli. You want to talk about FIFA? He is on FIFA now.
You're joking. They've actually put
he is. He's an icon. He's not an icon or whatever. It's called a hero or whatever. They're called Ludovic
Heroes player. Right, okay.
Yeah. He's on that game now. Any other goals in any other leagues? Let's keep an eye out. Any other goals in... There has been... I don't know. We don't... Jump too soon. Read that one. There has been a goal. Morecambe 0, Swindon 1. Dan Kemp with the goal. Swindon take the lead. Oh, and look at that. The trio are back. Here he is.
Oh, here he is.
All right.
It's 3 of us, 3 games. That's how it works.
Yeah. Hang on. I feel like my... Is that better? What is going on with my camera? Sorry, one sec.
You had the angry Arsenal fans on your video yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To wash all the mud off your face?
No, not quite. Not quite. As Man City go 2-0 up, sorry, just thought I'd jump in there with that.
Yeah, they have gone 2-0 up. It is, as I said, it's going to be a very long day for Forest now. I do feel for my mate Dave, who is in the crowd right now. Poor guy.
Did you just quickly? Did you guys see that yesterday, where the all the people at the press conference for Man City were bombarding Guardiola with comments about how bad Haaland's been and how many chances he's missed and all this kind of? Did you see it?
It's ridiculous.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Is that really true? Wow.
Yeah. And
that's the standards they have, though, isn't it? I mean, I'll run you through this Man City goal quickly. It's a corner to be taken by Julian Alvarez on the right-hand side, an outswinger. So he's just taken the corner outswinger. The ball's headed out by Haaland, and then it's going to come back in through Jeremy Doku, who's been absolutely fantastic, by the way. So Rodri on the ball again, plays it infield. Here we go, he's coming now. Alvarez back on the ball. What a feint and a dummy. The cross comes in and Haaland just absolute bullet header to the opposite side of the goalkeeper. No stopping that.
He's not very good, is he, this Haaland?
I think it's one of their academy players who's playing today for Manchester City. I'm not sure if you can correct me, but
I don't think so. I might be.
There's a player on there, number 27, who's crossed.
No, he's Matthias Nunez. They signed for Wolves.
Oh, sorry, Matthias Nunez. Yeah. So the ball comes in from Matthias Nunez. I do apologise. Cross comes in, and Haaland just gets up. He can't miss really. It's just a free header on the ball, but there's a great cross from Nunez, who seems to have just settled into the City side seamlessly. But I mean, the marking was shocking. Haaland had no one around him whatsoever.
Oh, it's a good goal, isn't it? It's such a good goal, though.
It's a great goal. It's a great goal, Perchy. But if you're given the chance, it's goal, right?
Yeah, double marking in the 6-yard box.
I can't understand how you can't have anyone around a player like Haaland. I mean, it's ridiculous, right?
There's another goal in the Championship. Plymouth 1, Norwich 0. Morgan Whittaker scored for Plymouth. Plymouth are good. They need to get a result there. They're down the bottom, so a good result that will be for them. Goal in League 2, and it's a big goal, by the way, for one of our fans in League 2. Doncaster Rovers 1, Gillingham 0.
Up the Donnies.
Close with the goal.
Come on, the Donnies.
Up the Donnies.
Go on, Daniel Montandon.
He's at the game watching
Daniel
us.
Montandon.
He's always at the game. There, look. Ah, lovely. Sneaking at the front post from a free kick. Come on. Love this. I love that he's at a game of football whilst watching me. There's something about that I just find quite incredible.
Daniel Montandon's living his best life at the moment.
He is. They won last week from the bottom of the league. They're now 1-0 up against Gillingham, who are top of the league, by the way. It is Doncaster Rovers 1, Gillingham 0.
Can we be brutally honest here?
Yeah, go on.
What's the point in Man City being in this league? Like, it's people keep telling me, oh, people will run them close. I just can't see it. They're just like, I've got the game on as well, and they just keep the football for fun, don't they? They just keep the football.
But let's be honest, they're only tested twice a year, though, Sava. That's against us.
Maybe when we stuck 10 men behind the ball.
Here's a question. Could this Man City team, and this is a crazy shout, could this Man City team be the only ever team to ever win 38 games in a season? In a league?
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
It is a lot, but they're as near to perfect that I've ever seen for a football inside. Does that make sense?
I think if Pep did that, he might as well just leave after that because there is nothing.
Oh else. No. If you do that, you've completed.
There is nothing. You know when they gave Arsenal that small Premier League cup because they went unbeaten the whole season. If City were to go the whole season and just annihilate everyone, 38 games, I mean, surely they've got to retire the actual cup and give it to them and come out with another. They've got to come out with another design or something because.
No, I think a better one. I think Sava has to give Pep Guardiola his channel because Pep Guardiola is football heritage if he does it.
Pep can have my channel for a small price. I reckon he could afford it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Everything has a price, my friend. I'm just watching Luton and Wolves at the moment. I just want Luton to get a point on the board, like already. You know.
Yeah. You feel every single week if they're losing games, like you feel how long will it go, right?
I think they've got a free kick here on the left-hand side. They're about to take.
Who?
Luton.
What game are you watching?
I'm watching Luton Wolves now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I've got Man City on,
and I've got Palace, and I'll have Luton Wolves on.
So basically, Sava's watching Elite Premier League football. I'm watching Sunday League. What are you watching, Perchy? Championship level?
I think Luton at the moment. I've got Luton Wolves on at the moment. I mean,
Wolves as well. It's proper.
Sorry, no. Sorry, I thought you had Fulham Palace on. Sorry, I'll put Fulham Palace on. There you go. Sorry, right. I'll put Palace Fulham on. There has been another goal at Portman Road. Ipswich 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Nathan Broadhead with the goal. This game is heating up. A goal at the Riverside. Middlesbrough 0, Southampton 1. Adam Armstrong with the goal. Blackpool 1, Reading 0. Scored by Jordan Rhodes. Bristol Rovers 1, Wigan 0. Burton 1, Fleetwood 1. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Anything else surprisingly in the leagues?
Ignore me for a minute.
Anytime.
I don't know what is going on with my camera. It is bent as. Is that bent?
It seems fine to me. It seems straight on mine.
Does that look all right? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like every other time.
All right.
It's just blown at half time at the Allianz. Bayern Munich 4, Bochum 0. Bayern Munich are walking that league at the moment.
How many has Harold got?
1.
Harold has scored 1. There's been 4 different goal scorers. Choupo-Moting, Kane, De Ligt, and Sane.
It's safe to say Bochum are Bock, and Bock in my language means the brown stuff.
They're not having a great. They're down in 15th in the league. There's a free kick for Palace at the moment. I'm just watching. I think it's Eze taking this. I think. Yeah,
I forgot they were playing. Who were Palace playing?
Palace.
Ignore me. The fact that I can see it on the right hand side of the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have put it on the screen.
Sorry. What are you boys thinking for Burnley Man United?
I went 2-2. I went 2-2. Yeah. I saw enough out of Burnley when they played us. I went, you know what? They will carve that defence apart. Burnley are a good footballing side, right? They're a good footballing side. Like
what's the injuries like for United at the moment?
I'll tell you now. 1 second. Burnley,
They've
Man
got,
United.
isn't it Lissandro Martinez, Rafa Varane, Shaw,
No, well,
Wan-Bissaka,
listen. Wan-Bissaka,
Amrabat.
Maguire, Mainu, Shaw, Mount, Varane, Amrabat, Malacia, and Anthony suspended, it says on here. Or
You're forgetting one thing, though. They have a secret weapon. And that's Reguilon at left back.
They keep coming in my chat saying that they're happy they've nicked one of our players. I keep him, please. He's awful.
Yeah, you can have that. Yeah.
I mean, the predicted lineup on my terrible Spanish app is Onana, Dallo, Lindelof, Martinez, Reguilon, Casemiro, Ericsson, Pellistri, Fernandez, Rashford, and Hoyland is the predicted team. And the predicted team for Burnley is Trafford, Roberts, Dakil, Bayer, Taylor, Cullen, Brownhill, Koleosho, Berg, Zarawi, and Amdoni.
By the way, guys, Koleosho, absolute fantastic player. I love him.
Yeah, good player.
I think next season he'll be on the move. You know, I think he'll be
signed him from Espanyol. They did.
I think he'll be picked up by another club this season.
He's one of those. Do you know what I could see him going to? He's a sort of player that will go to like a German side, like a middle of the pack German side, like and do really well there, like a Werder Bremen or a Wolfsburg sort of team. And like at the moment, Paulinho's down with an injury at the moment. I think he's just a knock on the head. I think he'll be okay to continue.
Just a knock on the head. I like that. Just a knock on the head.
No, I didn't see it.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Someone's just punched me in the face.
He's back up. He's ready. I think it was more of a facial injury, and they've just patched him back up. He's ready to go. He's a warrior, though, Paulinho. Who found it a bit weird? Talking of Paulinho, who found it a bit weird that he was basically holding a Bayern Munich shirt up, and then 2 weeks later he signed a new 4-year deal?
I mean, I don't find it weird. I find obviously the fact it collapsed was strange, but let's be fair. They're probably saying to him, "Listen, sign a new contract. Help us get more money for you."
Yeah, or they've gone, do you know what? We'll put a release clause to a Champions League team in there, and we'll let you. We'll agree.
Sorry, Ipswich are absolutely flying at the top of the championship, aren't they? They're 3-1 up now. They're 3-1 up.
That's brilliant. I think I've got them in my bet. That ticks them off the bet, I believe. Oh, no, I think I've missed them off. No, I think I've forgotten to put them in. I was going to do it, Switch.
Yeah, they're and that's Hurst, as in David Hurst's son, isn't it? Who used to play for Sheffield Wednesday. I liked him. Man City, they might as well throw on a second ball so that Nottingham Forest are allowed a touch. Honestly, it's pointless. Like City they're not going through the gears. You know, this isn't high intensity. They're keeping the ball. Every time Forest get in a tackle, it literally rebounds straight back.
Frustrating.
Right, here we go. How much possession do you think Man City have had in this game in 24 minutes?
82.
Has?
76.
86% possession.
Wow.
Like, that is mental, isn't it?
Wow. Oh, good shot by Alvarez. Save.
Yeah, Ipswich 3-1 up.
Who are you watching, Has? Are you changed games again?
I've got all of them on.
How?
Well, you don't need to say, but we think about it. 4 letters.
All you need to know is I've got all of them on.
Yeah.
What? 4 letters?
Sava. Sometimes.
Oh, Sava.
Oh, Sava. Old, wrinkly Sava.
I thought you'd have good skin after all that mud on your face.
I don't think I've ever been mudded, but I'm just saying.
There has been a goal at Bristol Rovers. Bristol Rovers 2, Wigan Athletic 1. I mean, it's a game where goals are just flying in really quickly. 3 goals in the space of 12 minutes. Luke Thomas opened the score for Bristol Rovers. Charlie White equalised. And Bristol Rovers have gone 2-1 up to the good. Goal scorer not confirmed just yet. I will let you know.
Yeah, Perchy,
1-0 up as well.
What you've just messaged me in the private chat, yeah, but how all of them at once? That's what I was asking.
Easy. you press up and down on your thing. You can, I mean, some you can have it on multi. If you pay a little bit extra, you can have multi-screen. So it'll put them on different blocks on your screen if you want to. If you're, I mean,
we'll
I just
have a chat later on, Sava. We'll have a chat later.
Yeah, we'll have a little chat.
Yeah. That's right. I'm watching Man City. I think I'm about 30 seconds behind Haas.
Sava's like, I want it all. Give it to me all.
I'm all right because I'm not too bothered because nothing about me wants to find a split screen to watch Palace, Fulham, or Luton. So I'm all right.
There's been more goals in League Two. Crew 2, Colchester 0. Crew have doubled the lead. Goal score. Oh, we've already done that one. Ignore me. I've already read that one. Harrogate 2, Salford 0. George Thompson penalty, and then a Samuel Folin double. Bradford have gone 2-0 up against Newport. Andy Cook and Raihan Tulloch have scored. Tranmere 1, Accrington 0.
Charlton 1, Wickham 0. Go on the Charlton. Cole Leeburn's son.
That game, that is Sava versus Barry, that is. That's Sava versus Barry game.
Charlton Wickham?
Charlton Wickham, that's Sava versus Barry.
I think that's
where is that guy? Where is he?
Where are you?
Let's be having you. Are you playing cricket for what they call Knotty Green?
Knotty Green. Big up Knotty Green. I still keep telling people you've got to go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's
Knotty Green, who play on like the junior size cricket pitch. It was just, is it a pitch?
I don't know.
I can't stand cricket. It's such a boring sport. How can you have a game, right? How can you have a sport where you can play for 5 days and at the end it could still be a draw?
Yeah.
I mean, what is that about? 5 days?
Oh, don't get me started. Swansea 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Jamal Lowe.
Funnily enough, he always scores, doesn't he?
Jamal Lowe.
Blackpool are now 2-0 up against Reading. Kylian Kouassi has scored. Kouassi is probably the pronunciation better. 2-0 Blackpool. Leyton Orient 1, Shrewsbury 0.
How bad are Middlesbrough, by the way? Like, literally, they lost Chuba Akpom.
Yeah.
And they are dreadful. Like last year, they were, top 6 playoffs. Chuba Akpom was scoring for fun. He's gone to Ajax, right?
Chuba Akpom. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
he went to Ajax. And now they're losing again today to Southampton, who can't keep a clean sheet for love nor money. And Jordan Rhodes has just scored a goal. Jordan Rhodes. I can't believe he's still playing.
He's on a hat trick.
Is he?
Yeah, he scored the first one, Jordan Rhodes.
Blackburn scored. Someone called Sigurdsson. It's not Gylfi, is it?
No.
I was going to say the Leyton Orient goal scorer was Rule Sorteriou. He's a Cypriot. I mean, I butchered the name. Cypriot scored up the Cyprus.
Dundee 1, Kilmarnock at 1. Daniel Armstrong, penalty.
Dundee. What a game.
Big
Dundee 1. Anything else?
I hope Leicester City lose today.
Oh, I do.
You know why, Perchy?
Yep. Oh, don't. It'll be funny, won't it?
Bristol are in good form, though, so I don't know.
Man, how was that not 3-0? How is that not 3-0? Honestly, Man City go from the edge of their own penalty area to creating a chance in about 5 passes. They're just too good, aren't they?
They can switch it on when they want.
Yeah.
Pretty
much. Too good. And every time they concede a goal or go behind you have to get City are losing. City aren't that good.
Are you surprised the person who worships Emerson Royale likes a dead sport like cricket? That's too good, really.
Jordan Rhodes.
God, can you remember who he played for in the Premier League, though?
Yeah. Jordan Rhodes played for Blackburn.
He did.
Sheffield Wednesday, not necessarily in the Premier League, but he played for Sheffield Wednesday. I want to
did
say he
ever-
played for Huddersfield.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he played for Huddersfield as well.
It's like Wikipedia up there, Perchy. It's like Wikipedia.
Spurs monitored him at one point as well, right?
Sorry, is there anyone Spurs haven't monitored in the last 30 years of Premier League football?
You know there isn't.
Oh, there's Mia. Mia's here. Hello, Mia.
Mia is here.
Wrexham are losing 2-0.
You missed out Norwich as well. Oh, he went to Norwich on loan.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
But Jesus, he's had a lot of teams, Jordan Rhodes, by the way. Look at the list of teams he's played for.
Oh, yeah, he's played for loads. Just quickly, Stockport at home to Wrexham. Stockport have just scored 2 goals in 2 minutes. They're now 3-0 up against Ryan Reynolds' Wrexham.
No Ben Foster nowadays, and you're in trouble.
Have a look at the table, Perchy. Have a look at how many goals Wrexham have scored and how many they've conceded.
So Wrexham are 6th in the table. Oh,
yeah.
They are... Oh, it won't tell me this one. Oh, it's 4. That's what I want. Here we go. Wow. 9 games played, scored 20, conceded 17.
Yeah, they're not messing about, mate. They are Aussie Ardelis football. Imagine that.
Brilliant.
How can you be top 6, 7, 8, whatever, and have a goal difference of +3?
But do you want to hear something even more incredible? Gillingham, who are 2nd in the league, do you know what their goal difference is? 0. Scored 7, conceded 7.
What?
And they're 2nd.
So,
in the
like,
league.
every game must be like a 1-0 win.
I'll read you out their results this season. Gillingham's results this season in the league are Stockport 1-0. Beat Stockport 1-0. Beat Accrington 1-0. Beat Sutton United 1-0. Beat Crawley 1-0. Lost to Colchester 3-0. Lost to Grimsby 2-0. Beat Harrogate 1-0. Beat Morecambe 2-1.
So from their 9 games, they've kept 6 clean sheets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clean sheets.
Wow.
And it was
Nottingham Forest are on the ball.
I thought there was going to be more for it. Brilliant.
No, that was just breaking. Nottingham Forest have possession of the ball. That's all.
How many people watching, Perchy?
We have 40 people.
To all the 40, can you confirm for me? So the guy that just scored for Stockport, Louis Barry, is this the same Louis Barry that was sold to Barcelona from Villa? I've got that in my head. Villa, someone like that.
I think I'll confirm it. I'm adamant you're right on this, by the way. I think you're right on this. Louis Barry, I'll read you out his career, by the way. His career, no, it's not the same guy, but he did start. He was at Villa. He didn't go to. It's not the same guy.
Who went to Barcelona?
It was someone from Villa though.
Villa,
no. It was. Sorry, I lied. He was in Barcelona's under-18s and played 3 games. And then
now he's at Stockport.
This is his career from academy level. West Brom Academy, then went to Barcelona's academy from West Brom, went to Villa's academy, and then played 1 game for Villa, scored 1 goal, 1 game, 1 goal. Ipswich on loan, Swindon on loan, back to Villa, went to MK Dons on loan, then went to Salford, and now he's on loan at Stockport. He scored 10 goals in 10 games in 5 goals in 10. But yes, he has played for Barcelona, and now he's at Stockport on loan.
Wow.
Mental.
Wow. What's happening? What minute are you in, Has?
For
Man, are you watching Man City?
Yeah, 35-30.
Okay, yeah, 6 seconds in front of me. All right. I'll let you off.
So Plymouth Argyle go 2-0 up against Norwich. Is goal scorer by Dan Scarr has scored. Derby 1-0 up. Let's see who else we've got left.
Preston losing. They're doing quite well in the league, aren't they?
Preston ain't
they are.
Yeah.
Grimsby 2, Crawley 2. Grimsby went 2-0 up in half an hour, and in the space of 3 minutes, it's 2-2. Crawley had pulled it back it was Liam Kelly and Ronan Darcy have scored. So this is not a nice game. Grimsby, can you name the stadium though?
Where? Sorry,
Grimsby Town.
Yeah, Trundle Park.
Trundle Park. What?
Blundell Park. Yeah, Blundell Park.
Yeah,
mate,
Blundell Park. Yeah,
mate. Stadiums, mate.
I'm gonna pick some random ones that hip fire ones out of nowhere.
For those that are interested in South African football, the Sundowns 2, Chiefs 1, 3-0.
Honestly, big him up. I love that. A lot is happening. I agree. A lot is happening every second. There's been a red card at Kenilworth Road.
Has it?
Yeah, it has been. And it is the guy that I gave all the praise to last weekend. Jean Rickner Bellegarde has been shown a straight red card for Wolves. They are down to 10 men.
He was good last week. He was really good last week against Liverpool.
Yeah, he was.
Now, if Luton can go and beat them, that'll be amazing now. Down to 10 men.
I'll talk you through
Rotherham 1, Preston 0. Scored by Jordan Hugill. Who did he used to play for?
Jordan Hugill. Didn't he go to West Ham?
West Ham.
It's all honestly, it's like Wikipedia up here, mate. Anyone see my video dropped on AFTV today?
I haven't yet. I haven't been able to. Is it? Did you get demonetized? Is that what I've heard?
Do you know what? It's so funny. Like, I'm watching the video and then see the comments come in like, oh, deluded Spurs fan. I'm thinking, I've not said we'll win. Like, I don't know what when you think, what did I say? Like, what have I said? Honestly, Arsenal fans are idiots. And there's 21 hours to go until the North London derby. Well, 21 hours till we're live, 22 hours to kick off.
Yes. Oh, anyone getting nervous? Just to give a bit of local one. Dartford 1, Tonbridge Angels 0. On for a local one of you.
The red card. The red card. I can just talk you through it. Both players go down on the on the floor. Lockyer and what was his name? Perchy.
Bellegarde, was it?
Yeah, Bellegarde.
That's it. They both go down on the floor. It's like their legs are locked, and then they're both kicking at each other, and then it just kicks Lockyer on the floor.
Was it harsh? Someone said it's harsh. Was it harsh?
Yeah, harsh red card. Is it harsh? Machiavelli saying it's harsh.
They were both sort of kicking each other on the ground almost. So they both go down on the ground. Yeah, I'm just watching a replay now. Bellegarde puts a challenge in. Lockyer locks his legs with him. And then you can't do that, to be honest, because he's sort of kicked him with his studs on the floor. He's kicked him inside his thigh with his studs. So like that, whilst they're on the floor. Referee's seen it. He's got no option, to be honest with you. You can't do that. Bellegarde was trying to get up to join in with the play. And Lockyer knew what he was doing. He locked his foot in with his legs, basically, to stop him from getting up. And then
can Luton now win? This is the best chance they're going to have, right?
This is what I was going to say. This is a good chance if, if they can utilise the extra man. But just looking at this right now, it's 100% a red all day long. No matter what his intentions were, you just can't do that. In fact, it almost seems like it's kicked in between his groin as well. So it might have kicked him in his in his goalies as well. So, but
they did sign one here. Stats are saying Luton have been the better team by a mile. Wolves haven't
they've played well, but they've just got to capitalise on this now. I think you'll sort of shut up shop and try and catch them on the break now. But
Can anyone confirm for me, are Notts County top of League 2?
They are. By 20 points there.
They've done brilliantly. They came up last year, second behind Wrexham. Yep. And the bloke for them, he won't be there long. Langstaff. He scored loads of goals last year. And I don't know if you've got his details there, Perchy. He scored something like 30 odd last year in the Conference League. I think he scored a few this year.
Macaulay Langstaff.
Yeah. What's his goals last year and this year, mate?
I'll read him out to you. 1 second. He, at the moment this season, let me go into it. This season, he's played 8, scored 4, assisted 1, 5 goal contributions in 8 games.
Make that one more.
I think that includes this one more as well.
Okay.
Since being at Notts County, which he signed last season, guess how many? He's played 56 games. How many goals has he scored?
How many games?
56 games.
48.
Close, 46.
46.
So, but let's be honest. I'm looking at his statistics, by the way. This is one of those players that, you know, like when you sometimes we say, like, you find the right club and the right club, like, just works for you. Like, he's been on loan. He was at Gateshead. He started at Gateshead, went to Blythe, didn't score anything. Went back to Blythe, didn't score anything on loan. Went to York City, scored 5 in 27. Then went back to York City on loan again, 6 in 29. Then went back to Then in his time at Gateshead, scored 34 in 59. Then went on a free to Notts County and scored 46 goals in 56 games. It's like sometimes it's like the club, isn't it? Right? Just find the
right club, right player, right formation.
Isn't Blythe mentioned in that Army advert? Born in Blythe, but made.
Yeah.
Born in Blythe, but now I'm like served for them. Talking to Blythe Spartans, they are 2-0 down to Alfreton Town. If you cared in the National League.
Harris has scored again for Peterborough. He scored a few goals, hasn't he?
Borough
have equalised against Southampton. Southampton cannot keep a clean sheet.
Oh, almost through on goal for Luton. The goalkeeper, Jose Sarr, for me, on his day, he's fantastic, but he's so prone to making errors. Like, the ball is played back to him as he's running towards his defender. Defender almost, I think it's Dawson. Yeah, it's Dawson. Yeah. He plays the ball back whilst the keeper's running towards him. The ball's going towards the goal, and they're having to run back with a Luton player homing in. Jose Sarr and Dawson have a bit of verbals with each other. Just miscommunication, to be honest. But it's a corner to Luton. They are trying to press Wolves at the moment, but they want to sort of go in 1-0 at half time, really. That would be the ideal scenario, because that means Wolves will have to sort of play and come out a bit in the second half with 10 men, which is why they're trying desperately to get this goal now. But Luton are playing with quite a high line now. Defenders are pushed up towards that halfway line. I hate it when referees, right, when two players are going for a 50-50. I mean, the ball's been won. No one's been touched or anything, but because they've raised their leg a little bit, it's just Wolves through. Yeah, it's not a bad game at the moment, to be honest with you. And I think there'll be at least 5 minutes added on here as well.
I don't think Pep's going to be happy with this, by the way.
He's never happy though. He could be 5-0 up. He will still not be happy.
I reckon he's going to give them a bollocking. They've been, don't get me wrong, they've been fine. Just literally, this is the worry for everyone else in the league. This is going to be 6 wins from 6, and they're just going through motions. There's no penetration. Do you know what I mean? There's no sustained attacks. They're just going through the motions, and then when they want to attack, they pull one out the bag.
Yeah. Does anyone know the answer to this question?
What team
is it that plays in the Scottish League?
Oh,
is actually English.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want a clue.
Come on, it's got to be in the Sava databanks, surely.
No, I remember this from a quiz years ago, but I can't think what it is now. Give us a clue.
BR.
BR?
Yeah, like that's the initials.
Oh. Bristol Rovers.
Yeah, that team bordering with Scotland. Down
yeah, Bristol. BR. Balbion Rovers.
No. The second word is the same as a very famous Scottish team.
Rafe.
Yeah. Rafe.
Brave Brovers.
Gomez looks like he's going to get a yellow card here for a very bad tackle on a Luton player. I'm just trying to see who the player is. So it's Kabore. Yeah, he goes sliding in with 2 feet. Catches Kabore on his ankle, not with studs as well, on his shin.
Sorry, Norwich are taking a pacing. They're 3-0 down now.
Yeah.
At Plymouth, 3-0.
Just as I predicted, 5 minutes of added time on in the Luton game. Yeah, that's almost coming to an end at the moment. But
Sangari's just been booked, by the way, in the Man City game. Sangari's
You're
been
really
booked.
struggling with this, Sam.
What?
You're struggling with the team.
What?
He's talking about the BR thing.
I'm still waiting for you to
sorry. Oh, Berwick Rangers.
Berwick Rangers. No, you can't
Sorry, I
move
thought
on.
we'd moved on.
Can't move on without telling me the answer to the question. Yeah, Berwick Rangers.
Oh, Berwick Rangers. Oh, yeah.
They're in Northumberland.
Pep Guardiola will be disappointed. They've gone down to 79% possession in 45 minutes. Only 79.
No, they're awful.
Poor. Who's the Norwich manager these days?
Great question.
It's not the ex-Aston Villa manager, is it? What's his name?
What, Lambert?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's David Wagner.
Sorry. Daniel Montandon. Your boys have just conceded in the 47th minute whoever they're playing.
They're playing Gillingham.
Gillingham, that's it, the Gills.
Goal at Ellen Road, Leeds 1, Watford 0. And Leicester City at half-time 0-0 against Bristol City.
Just quickly, Leeds aren't winning 1-0.
It's come up in mine saying they're 1-0 up, my friend.
The video printer on Sky Sports has just gone half-time, Leeds 0, Watford 0. So
my
is it your Spanish app? Is it your Spanish app again?
Football are telling me that it's 1-0. So
honestly,
it's corrected to say 0-0. It is corrected.
Here we go. As I told you, mate, Perchy and his dodgy Spanish apps.
Perchy, if you want fake scores, tune into Perchy TV.
Yeah, we'll give you what the scores should be, not what actually happens.
Hey, tomorrow Spurs are winning 6-0, so it's fine.
No, I hope not. That means I've got to do a show in just my apron.
That's what the people want. It's what we want.
By the way, talking ball. That's why I've got another delivery coming in about an hour's time, mate. I can't go sneakers.
Preston have equalised at Rotherham. Liam Lindsay has scored for Preston. They have equalised.
Who remembers that player, Kevin Lisby, used to play for Charlton?
Yeah.
He was involved in the England squad as well at one point. Old Lisby.
Kevin Lisby.
Let's have a look at. Let's see. Whilst it says this is the beauty of it, now I can flick over and put some Bundesliga on because I can watch 15 minutes of German football. Whilst it's half time around the grounds.
Yeah, it's half time everywhere now, including Man City as well. I think City will be.
Who's that?
Pep will be annoyed they haven't
Who's
scored.
that?
I'm not sure. Is that? I'm not sure. Who's that? Is that us, Daniel Montandon?
Daniel Montandon.
Wow.
I did.
Hang on. Is there a game on? Is there a German game on?
Yeah.
Bayern
Munich are playing right now.
Game on. By the way, who remembers Game On? Surely you guys remember Game On.
I remember Game On. It's not on, is it? The German game?
Bayern Munich on.
Yeah, but is it on Sky?
No, there's a blackout. Sky Sports blackout, mate.
What?
What are you talking about?
The 3 o'clock blackout. You know, there's no football on it between 2:30 and 4:30.
But they normally put a German game on, don't they?
No, it counts for every single game of football, my friend.
Oh wow!
Oh.
It's a ridiculous rule, by the way. It's stupid.
Only in England, right?
Yeah, yeah. Only in England do they go, do you know what? We're going to stop you watching football. It's like, yeah, it's mental. Like, it's so, like, I understand at the time why it was done, but it's such a stupid rule.
Apparently, news coming out today or yesterday is that they are going to broadcast more games.
Yeah.
A lot of those games are going to. So what they want to do is on a Sunday they want to have 4 games back to back.
Yep.
On a Sunday, so we get more coverage. But I think the caveat to that is that they don't want to put games where certain clubs have to travel too far a distance. So, like how Newcastle versus Tottenham, where fans have to travel so far on a Sunday and stuff. But I think we need to have more games broadcast, to be honest, because if you look at everywhere else around the world, and I'm sure everyone's been abroad on holiday or whatever, wherever you go, like in Turkey, anywhere in Europe, they've got all the games, like 3 p.m. kickoffs and everything.
It's mad, mate.
We don't, the country that we live in, where, the football's being played in, we don't have it. So I think it's just ridiculous, to be honest.
No, mate, I agree. Absolutely.
They should, we've got all these subscriptions, right? I don't know what you guys think, but surely they can come out with a way where you can subscribe to a channel where it's just Premier League football. So 15 quid a month, let's say, argument's sake, just Premier League football. How many people do you reckon would subscribe to that?
Oh, loads. Of course they will. But this is where I've said about this. I think they've missed the boat on it now. Like they should have done a long time ago.
Like Premier League TV.
Someone's just messaged me saying, Talk Tottenham have stolen my intro. Anyone know Talk Tottenham?
Oh, let's have a look.
What, a YouTube channel? No way.
I don't know. I can't find it. I don't know.
Right, let's have a look. Talk Tottenham. Yep, Talk Tottenham here. Let's go on to their videos. 3 hours ago.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, hold on a minute. This Talk Tottenham has Yves Bissouma on there.
I don't know what it is.
There is. Oh, yes, they're right.
Where? What, at the end or at the beginning?
I can't see it.
No, in the middle. Hold on. Here we go. I think they're talking about that.
Can't see a thing. You're not holding it up to the screen.
Oh my, they have. That's mental. No, they have. Wait, no, they haven't.
They haven't.
No, they haven't. They've just checked. No, they haven't.
But it's just showing Bissouma.
Yeah, it's no. Okay.
That's not my intro, is it? Jesus
Christ. But they're talking about the animation you have. I think they've got it.
Yeah, but that's not Steve. I thought you meant they actually nabbed the thing. Sorry, that's not nicking it.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, what? Who's nicked my stuff?
Yeah, we can all calm down. We can all breathe.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought we were going to do this live on stream. Start calling people out live on the stream.
Let's be having ya. Talk Tottenham.
Let's be having ya.
They've not done anything.
They've literally, they've just created their own thing for it. Oh, I do love them. I do love like the absolute kickoffs of me.
Milan still 1-0 up against Verona. Verona's still in this, by the way. Milan hasn't been that great this season, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if Verona actually gets something out of this. But it's still 1-0 coming up to the 70th minute. Milan on the attack again. Rafael Leao on the left-hand side. Can he get the ball crossed in?
I'm struggling to find the German stuff. This is really irritating. I'm going mad here.
By the way, Rafael Leao is the captain of AC Milan.
Rafael Leao?
Yeah. He's wearing the armband.
Bayern Munich. Harry Kane has a brace, by the way.
He does have a brace.
He's got a brace and an assist today.
He's not a bad player, that Harry, is he?
Scored a penalty. He likes a penalty, doesn't he, old Harry? He does like a penalty.
He does, yeah. But it's like
Dortmund are 1-0 up against Wolfsburg.
it's like in rugby, you know, when you got someone who can kick the ball, it's automatic sort of 3 points, right? You'll pick. I mean, Wilkinson, for example, he was a machine, right? He was the kicker for England.
Yeah, so Bayern Munich 5, Bochum 0.
Yeah,
happening right now. They're bringing on.
I'm just watching it now, actually.
I've got that on now as well.
Yeah,
Bayern Munich.
What minute are you on, Perchy? I'm on 67.
What's yours?
67:36.
You're about 10 seconds ahead of me. I'm 67:21.
Right, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised Bochum's still trying to play it. Bayern Munich. I think this is going to finish like 7-0.
Kane's getting a hat-trick, Kane's getting a hat-trick, isn't he?
Here we go. Yeah, I think he is. Can it be 7? Oh, what a save by the goalkeeper. What a shot by, I think it's one of their younger players, Kratzy or something like that.
By the way, I forgot to add, Plymouth are 4-0 up at half-time against Norwich. Morgan Whittaker got a brace. They scored 2 goals in added time, by the way, to go 4-0 up.
That's me.
Finn Azaz has got it, the 4th goal. Plymouth at the moment are flying up the league because of their goal difference. Norwich, who were challenging at the top, struggling against Plymouth.
And Bayern Munich almost make it 6 with Mazraoui from the corner heads the ball, but it's just above the crossbar. Oh, did you guys see the reports from Turkey? They're getting pissed off with Tanguy's fitness already. One reporter did you do?
Really? No.
What did you do, Tanguy? Did you eat Istanbul? Oh my God. Do you know what? I'm going to have a look at some Turkish.
I just can't. You know what will happen is when he comes back, you'll still have fans going, if we can get the best out of it. Oh my God. Those fans in pre-season were insufferable. Insufferable. He's a good player. If he can get it, like, stop with this. He's a good player nonsense. He can't.
Mate. Yeah.
So it says, if you don't mind, Perch, I'll just read it here quickly.
Not good. I had Norwich down Danny, mate.
Ndombele has already found himself at the end of some serious criticism on loan at Galatasaray. He says he moved there on loan, etc. The way he showed up to the game against Copenhagen in the Champions League has infuriated Batuhan Karadeniz. Tanguy Ndombele has never been the fittest player at any club he's been at, including Tottenham. The Frenchman is an incredibly talented footballer. He can do things that many others can't, but under strict disciplinarians such as Mourinho and Conte, he failed. It says, however, after watching him play against Copenhagen, Karadeniz was absolutely furious at how he looked after he came on. He told Super Haber, Ndombele was more ready when he came on last game, but I saw him in yesterday's game and he was in worse condition. What did you do, brother? Did you eat Istanbul? That's what he said, apparently. You will get a nutritionist and get a scale to check your condition. Is this how you play football? Question mark.
Such a waster.
I mean,
such a waster.
Can you believe? Okay, right. The amount of money that he's earned at Tottenham Hotspur, like over 200 grand a week, and
he's done 40 million. He's done 40 million in wages at Tottenham.
Wow, give me that money. I would put a shift in for Tottenham, right? With that money, I would put my life on the line for Tottenham if I was
10 million a year. He's on. And he's been at Spurs for 4 years.
Galatasaray have played 4 games. How many minutes has he played?
23.
15.
Honestly, the guy's a mess. I don't want to hear any Spurs fans next time he comes back giving it but if Ange can work once, if Ange wants him. No, this guy is a mess.
Let's be honest, right?
Spurs for life. Perchy, did you watch Hassam, Liverpool fan? Yeah, I know Hassam. Why does nobody respect us? Why aren't we aren't that? Yeah, it is what it is. That's fine. They have their opinions. I don't care. Hassam's all right. I'm not sitting there and I'm not. Listen, it is what it is. If people want to say something about it, we'll do it. We'll turn them over, right? See.
Let's be honest. The only way we can shut all this up is tomorrow on the pitch. It's the only way.
Agreed.
And if Arsenal batter us, then we've got nothing to say and we can have no retort, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely spot on, mate. Listen, it is what it is, right?
He must have hit the jackpot. He must have thought, I've hit the jackpot here when Tottenham signed him, because wow, I'm earning over 200 grand a week doing sod all.
But do you know what? Do you know what's even worse though? Do you know what's worse? It must say a lot about how bad we were, because do you know what we used to do, and hopefully we're not doing it now. We used to just sign players that we'd go, do you know what? Looks like a good player. There was no personable knowledge on it. If any of you have watched Ben Foster's podcast, it's really good, really insightful on transfers and stuff. And he sat back and he went, do you know what? He said clubs don't care as much about talent. They do, obviously, to a certain degree, but they look at the person. And he said, you used to get ex-managers on the phone to you. He said, I used to get phone calls from Tony Pulis or whoever go, what do you think of this kid? Is he all right? You played with him at Watford, blah, we're linked with signing him. Is he a good kid? Is he a good egg? And I'd go back and say, yeah, he's a good egg. He works hard, blah, blah. He's no trouble with you. Spurs clearly didn't do any of that, right, with this player. Didn't get on the phone to old managers and go, look, or is he all right? Is this player all right? Because there's no way it's happened just at Spurs. But we've got this cult following at Tottenham that love this guy, and I don't get it. Have you noticed?
We've had that for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Lamela had a cult following.
Yeah.
Sissoko had a cult following. Lo Celso, even now, people are going, oh, Lo Celso. I don't know why. 4 years of nothing, and people saw 45-minute cameos in pre-season and started talking about him.
It's funny you mentioned Lamela, because the other day I saw something on social media. Someone said, can you imagine if Lamela was playing under Ange?
Oh, God.
What the hell? Are you serious?
But do you know what it is, though? There's a reason why players like these get cult followings, because they're not very good. Do you know what I mean? You don't need a cult following to go, do you know what? Harry Kane's incredible. Yeah, agreed. Spurs Spartan, that's another one. Richarlison's now got one at Spurs now. Notice it's always the average players that seem to have these cult followings.
Bang on. Other than the cult of Son.
Perchy, can I just can you just put Simon Hill's comment up, please?
Sure.
All the talent in the world and Ndombele, just no gas tank. No, I would say, all the talent in the world, but why hasn't he got a gas tank? Because he's not a professional. He's not professional enough to keep himself fit in a condition to be able to play football. So for me,
thing is, has he got all the talent in the world?
I hear this.
I keep hearing that this guy on his day. I've never seen him on his day at Spurs.
Yeah,
I don't know which games are we referring to when people talk about a fully fit Ndombele. What?
I know
this man got booed off at home in the cup to Morecambe.
Yep.
Right? That's a game where Ndombele, right, should be running the game. He should be running the game against Morecambe. And at full time, those Morecambe players should be sitting around that changing room going, Jesus Christ, how good. Hang on, just quickly.
Do you know what it is?
Hang on, just quickly, do me a favour before we move on. RVP, the best ever. Sav, I saw your video earlier. Nobody is saying you can't win tomorrow. That is categorically not true. I've watched so many YouTube shows in the last week where all of whether they're Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, basically anyone that's not Spurs saying Spurs can't win. Yeah.
Whoa. Handbags. Rodri and Morgan Gibbs. Oh! Rodri strikes Morgan Gibbs-White and he's sent off. Rodri is sent off Manchester City. It was, there were just...
Jesus, what minute are you in? It hasn't even kicked off for me.
45-33. They were tussling for the ball near the corner flag. Morgan Gibbs-White, quite rightly, goes in trying to get the ball off him, nudges him. Rodri doesn't like it, so he sort of nudges him back. They come face to face, pushing each other, and then Rodri lashes out at him towards his face. Gibbs goes down right in front of the referee as well. And
do me a favour, Haz. Can you post in the private chat which channel you're watching it on? I'm like a minute behind.
I was going to say, I'll just put it on, and they've just walked out the tunnel.
Just mate, I think. Listen, I agree with your second part, RVP. The Spurs fans that after 5 games are claiming that Ange is a messiah and every player is great. I agree with you. I do agree with you. But there are many people saying Spurs can't win.
He basically wraps his hands on his throat and then pushes him on his throat as well with his hand. So he's got both hands on Gibbs White's throat. First of all, strikes him and then strikes him on his throat, sort of thing.
I'm gonna watch it now and see what I can see.
I've just seen it.
Right in front of the ref. I think Pep's going to be so disappointed if this is given.
And Luton have just conceded, by the way.
Luton just watch it now. Oh yeah, Rodri's an idiot. That's just stupid. What are you doing, you absolute moron?
They're checking on VAR now.
I can't imagine they'll overturn that, will they?
They can't overturn that. No way. He's had both hands on his throat. No chance. I'd be amazed if that happens.
I mean, it's happened right in front of the ref, right? And the ref's seen it and given a red card. Why should it have to go to VAR? I don't get it.
There should no way go to VAR. That is a 3-game ban. Don't care what anyone says. I'm just watching the goal at the Kenilworth Road. The ball's been intercepted and Wolves counter-attack. Oh, what a ball.
What minute are you in, Haz?
Oh dear. That's poor defending.
What?
47-53.
47-53.
Yeah, 48 minutes now. Rodri has been sent off. It's been upheld. So, man,
how are you so far in front of me, even though I've got the same app on as you?
I've got no idea, mate.
Pedro, so the
what a run by Wolves, by the way, into the roof of the net. Absolutely fantastic by Neto. Wow.
The defending from Tom Lockyer, I believe it is. Is it Tom Lockyer?
Lockyer,
or it's not. Is it Lockyer that was just? No, I think it was Doherty actually. He's the one that gives this away. Terrible pass. Picked up. I'm not sure it was. I think it was Totti. Maybe he picked up. Counter. What a ball! And then Tom Lockyer just gets absolutely bullied by Pedro Neto. Left foot strike, top pins. See you later. 1-0 Wolves. Luton are in trouble.
Yeah, Luton.
Yeah, and you're right, Seven.
I mean,
he misses the Arsenal game. Rodri does.
They can't even buy a goal at the moment, let alone a win. So it's looking a bit ominous for Luton. But you know,
there you go. So Rodri's going to miss the game against Arsenal.
Yeah, there you go. Arsenal's probably watching that now, thinking tomorrow's even more massive. To be honest with you, because they want to beat us tomorrow to be able to close the gap and then take them on without Rodri. So
I wonder. I'll tell you what would be funny. Let's see how do Man City play now. I'm guessing exactly the same.
Yep.
But I wonder if it gives Forest a bit of and Stockport a 4-0 up against Wrexham.
Oh, don't worry. Wrexham will get back to another 5-5. Remember that game earlier on in the season?
Yeah.
Crazy game of football.
To be honest, I think they can. Oh, Nottingham Forest was that a handball? No, Nottingham Forest were through. Gibbs White took a shot. It's come off Kyle Walker. But, you know, Forest are giving it a good go now. They're going to be wary of...
Does anyone in the chat think Forest will pull this back?
No, I don't
something out of this game.
I don't think they will, but I do think Manchester City will at some point counter with the team they have. You'd think they can sit in now at 2-0 up and just counter them. They've got, they've got nothing to be afraid of, to be honest. But props to Forest, who are trying to make a game of it now. They've taken a short corner on the right-hand side. Ball comes in and it's volleyed high over the bar by Mangala. The 10 men. I just think I was going to say to you, Sava, if it comes down to it, can he play John Stones in that midfield?
Well, he's bringing, yeah, of course he could. He's bringing, yeah. I mean, look, we saw John Stones basically do that in the Champions League final, and he was excellent.
Yeah,
but they're bringing on Calvin Phillips, I think.
Yeah, Doku's just come off. Forgotten man, he's getting some minutes at Manchester City. Calvin Phillips. I mean, that's why he's there, right, Sava?
Yeah, he's there to cover injuries and suspensions.
Just to confirm, the Wolves goal was their only shot in the game. That Pedro Neto goal is the only shot they've had all game.
By the way, what do we think of Neto? Because over the past two summers, right, I said that he could do bits for Tottenham if we sort of made an effort to sort of bring him to Spurs. But I like Neto. I think he's a very talented footballer.
He's talented. I think he's just really, so far what I've seen from him, inconsistent and injured a lot. But top player, really good footballer.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's amazing how many good players have come and gone from Wolves, right? Even Moutinho.
Oh, their scouting's been excellent. Has.
I remember we were crying out for Moutinho at one point, and he ended up going to Wolves.
Isn't that who AVB wanted? Didn't AVB want him to replace Modric?
Yep, he did.
Jean Moutinho, yeah.
Wasn't given to us. And then I think it was literally 2 seasons later, he's ended up going to Wolves. So Haaland's on the ball, passes it back to Alvarez. They've lost the ball now. Can Nottingham Forest counter? Gibbs White passes the ball to the centre circle, out wide.
I'll have a look for this person's.
Goal at Portman Road. Ipswich 3, Blackburn 2.
Wow, that's a great game.
Harry Clark own goal. He opened the scoring for Ipswich. He's now scored an own goal for Blackburn. Blackburn are back in this. 3-1. 3-2, sorry.
Sounds like a great game at the moment over there.
It does.
Ipswich, I think you'd have to imagine Ipswich will get another one, but Blackburn making a fight of it.
And there has been another goal for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich 6, Bochum 0. But has Harry Kane got his hat-trick? He hasn't. He got another assist. He's got 2 goals and 2 assists. It was Matthias Tell who scored.
What a good player.
It's still 5 minutes. He could still get his hat-trick. It's 5 minutes to go.
Does this mean that they're going to be bottom of the table then?
Hey, they're not actually. Because
that joke.
The teams below them haven't got a win yet. Cologne with 1 point, Dansk with 1 point, and Mainz, they've got -10 goal difference in 4 games, by the way.
RVP the best ever. I'm just searching through the 700 people that are blocked on my channel. I wish I was joking to let you know.
Most of those, Sava, are some of the country's most elite mudslingers, I would say.
Yes. Yeah.
We should do a show. Stay unbanned or released from like YouTube jail. I think we should do a YouTube jail series. Should I just
unblock all the trolls?
Do it. Let's see. Imagine the next show we'll have like 3,000 viewers. Are you admitting on here we're gonna have a freedom of your channel? Everyone's back.
Yeah, everyone.
There you go.
I can't find RVP the best ever as blocked, if I'm honest. I'm still scrolling.
Wow,
that tells you how many people.
Unbelievable! What? Big up Donna Cullen, Mr. Perchy. Can you ask Daddy to make me your mummy? Wow!
Jesus Christ!
I mean, thank you for that super chat, but wow!
Sava has so many blockages. You might as well call his channel Dino Rod TV.
Dino Heritage.
Dino Heritage TV. You got a block? No problem.
Amazing. Can I just say, Donna Cullen? I'm not sure what currency is that, Donna Cullen. I've just seen what the exchange rate. I'm doing super chats on whatever currency that is. By the way,
By the way, Sangare's just come off, had an awful game, to be honest. Alanga comes on in his place.
Sorry, Haz, can I interrupt you for just 1 second? Bayern Munich 7, Bochum 0.
It was 7 earlier.
No, it was 6 a minute ago. They've just scored a 7th, and Harry Kane has got his hat-trick, I believe.
Well done, Harry. Well done.
Harry Kane hat-trick. It is 7. And Harry Kane has absolutely shown that he can do it.
What's that? 3 goals and 2 assists. That's phenomenal.
Out of 7 goals, 3 goals, 2 assists. He's involved in 5 of the 7 goals.
Would you expect anything less from a player like Harry Kane playing in a team like Bayern Munich? That's like, personally speaking, right? I think you'd see the same sort of performances if you went to Manchester City playing in that City team.
Agreed.
With that sort of output, because I mean it's great, but look, Man City run away with this league here as well. So
yeah,
it shows you put a quality player like that in a team full of elite players. But yeah, he's where he needs to be. Look, Harry is where he needs to be at the moment. Good on him. Do I really care anymore? Not really.
Can I just say, Harry Kane's stats at the moment in the Bundesliga, does anyone know what it is?
No, go on, hit us.
He's played 4 games, scored 6, assisted 2.
Yeah, I mean,
that is like, do you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Oh, Forest! Oh, what a chance for Forest! Then the ball drops to a 1 year. Oh, they're going out with Edison. All head to head, like 2 goals.
Donna Cullen with
a yellow card. Edison and Awanyi get a yellow card. They almost come to blows. This one is absolutely. There's a bit of fire in this game. But initially, the ball comes through to Awanyi, straight through the middle, high over the top. He tries to lob the keeper. It goes out for a rugby try. But when he gets up, face to face with Edison, literally 4 heads together, right in front of the ref, and ref's got no option but to yellow card both of them. But quite easily, this game could have another red card, I would say.
I get why, though. I mean, I get Edison there because Awanyi missed his chance completely and then went to the ground like he'd been poleaxed. And I don't think he had at all. Hang on, I'm going to watch it again.
I've seen a big surprise one. By the way, Notts County 2, Forest Green 2. Did anyone realise that Troy Deeney plays for Forest Green?
Isn't he their manager?
I have no idea. I'll have a look for you. No, someone called Dave Horshman's their manager, but Troy Deeney has scored for... Troy Deeney has scored the first goal. They've scored 2 goals in 3 minutes to equalise against Notts County. The second goal hasn't been confirmed who it is, but yeah, Troy Deeney scored in the 57th minute. Once it confirms, I didn't realise he went to Forest Green. It's so random. Donna Cullen, Mrs. Sava, I told you Margot is not loyal. She's gone. Thank you, Donna Cullen. And then you come in, Mrs. Sava, I've loved you and have been loyal to you. Thank you very much. You
can't buy loyalty these days.
Can't buy loyalty. Troy Deeney's got both of them, by the way. Deeney brace for Forest Green Rovers.
And Jordan Rhodes has got a hat-trick right today. Is that right?
What a player, Jordan Rhodes.
Jordan Rhodes for Blackpool. Yes, he's just gone and scored. He scored a few minutes ago to get his hat-trick. 4-0 for Blackpool against Reading. Reading are in real trouble, by the way. Reading are one of those two.
Today. He rose to the occasion today.
Hey. But bear in mind,
this is bad today. This is bad from Haz today.
It's awful.
This is awful.
This is what my wife has to put up with on a daily basis.
Hang on. Plymouth 5, Norwich 0.
That was an awful bet from me. That was putting Norwich in the oh dear. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. What was I going to say? Yeah. So what was I just looking at one? Yes. Yeah. Oh dear. Borussia Dortmund 1, Wolfsburg 0. Borussia Mönchengladbach 0, RB Leipzig 1. Timo Werner with the goal. Mr. Sava, you look tense. Everything good? I think Sava's all right. You're quite
I've got
chilled at the
nothing to be
moment.
tested about today. I'm just chilling on.
There is a shout for a penalty at Kenilworth Road.
It's been given, I think. I'm not sure.
Right, there's been an seventh goal. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, I've just seen a Harry Kane goal, sorry. It was just tapping near post. They've just
God, good job we didn't hear about that 4 minutes ago.
I thought number 8 when it popped up, that's why.
Time for Norwich to get the Norwich scars out. Like that one. Well done. There is a penalty, penalty for Luton. Oh, come back to me and I'll confirm it.
John Bostock has just scored for Notts County, owned Forest Green. And by the way, Middlesbrough are 2-1 up against Southampton. Southampton, their manager must be in danger, right? Because they concede goals for fun.
Guys, is there a chance, right? I know we're early into the season.
Russell Martin, isn't it?
But is there a chance that Southampton could realistically go down to League One next season?
Oh, surely they've got too much.
Really?
What?
Surely.
Well, they've got 11 points already. I'd be amazed if they got relegated.
Surely that would be one of the biggest collapses we've seen from a Premier League side if they were to go down to League One.
I mean, where are they in the league?
11th.
Languishing. For Southampton, I mean, they're languishing.
Leicester 1, Bristol City 0. Jamie Vardy has scored for Leicester.
What a career that man has had.
And do you know what? Fair play for him just staying at Leicester, by the way. I'll give him a lot of plaudits there because there was talks. He got a lot of links to go to Saudi Arabia and he turned down. Yeah, Luton have equalised. Donna Cullen, keep throwing the super chats is all I mind. Mr. Savvy, you look like you're not in the mood to chat. Savvy's good. And Mr. Has, when will you appear in a tank top again?
Tomorrow.
On the Spurs review.
Great penalty, falls the goalkeeper and drives it low and hard down to the bottom right.
Donna Kebab Cullen.
Donna Kebab Cullen.
Oh, dear. Goal. Luton have equalised. It was Colton Morris with the penalty.
Yeah, good penalty.
Go and win this now.
I'm just watching the penalty.
Oh, man, I'm watching it right now. It's about to happen.
And Blackburn have pulled it back to 3-3 against Ipswich.
Wow, what a game over there at Ewood Park.
Great penalty. Great penalty.
Yeah, good penalty, that.
Bottom corner.
It's not Ewood Park, is it?
So Man City on a break here. Phil Foden running with Haaland, 2 against 2. Foden skips past defender. Great tackle from Nottingham Forest defender there. He was about to square the ball over to Haaland. That would have surely been 3-0 game over. But it all started off with Haaland in their own half. Fed the ball through to Foden, who carried the ball, skips past the defender. And it was a great recovery challenge, to be fair, from Nottingham Forest. Who got
Indian Gooner.
That was Montiel.
Sava's bet was absolutely safe. You've got trust me.
This guy, I'll be honest, I'll call him out. This guy was in my video when my video premiered, just talking absolute. You know, when I talk about the Arsenal fans who are absolute idiots, this is one of them. Big up. He's a nice guy, but he's an idiot at the same time. Like, I could say 1, 2, 3. And he'll go, you know, when you said A, B, C, no. I said 1, 2, 3. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Notts County 4, Forest Green 2. That did not last long, did it? The comeback from Troy Deeney.
Big up Daniel Monson and Monson up there in League One. I'll give it to you. Blackpool 4, Reading 0, Bolton 1, Peterborough 1, Bristol Rovers 3, Wigan 1, Burton 1, Fleetwood 1, Cambridge 1, Port Vale 1, Carlisle 0, Derby 1, Charlton 1, Wickham 1 in the Sava and Barry Derby. Cheltenham 0, is 1, Leyton Orient 1, Shrewsbury 0, Northampton Town 0, Barnsley 1, Oxford United 1, Exeter City 0, Portsmouth 2, Wickham 1.
The Sava and Barry Derby.
It is. Exactly, it is the Sava and Barry Derby. And at the moment, Luton are vying for blood right now. Luton Town are fine. They are battering.
They have to go all out. I think they've got nothing to lose. They just need to go all out and try and get.
They are battering them. By the way, they've had 14 shots to Wolves' 3. They've got to go and make him. Oh, he's just hammered it in the ground. Hit it harder. Oh,
Perchy.
Yeah.
You know when you lied earlier and said it was 1-0 to Leeds?
Is it 1-0 to Leeds now?
It's now 1-0 to Leeds, yeah.
Yeah. See, I was just a little bit early.
You predicted it.
I did. Listen,
He predicted it 20. He predicted it 25. No, sorry, hang on. 45 minutes early.
Yeah. The master stroke from me, that was. Yeah, who is winning? Yeah, everyone, should we put in a polls? Yeah, I like this. Who are winning the Savile and Barry derby? I'll put a poll up in a second. Let's see. Give us a second. Who? Oh, can I be honest?
Pep does not look a happy boy.
No. You'd think he's going to absolutely roast them when the game finishes. But Rodri is sort of like his right-hand man, really. Someone that, is one of his most dependable players. For him to get sent off over something like that, I think is going to just irritate him a lot.
When 2-0 up. When 2-0 up at home.
There's no need for it.
And isn't it a 3-match ban?
Yeah, that would be definitely a 3-match ban.
They've got Wolves next. They've got Wolves away.
You think they'll have enough against Wolves, but Arsenal, that's going to be the key game where he's going to need Rodri for those key games. I think he's going to be livid when the game finishes.
Indian Gooner. I can handle being called an idiot, especially when I can't do anything about it. That's what it means. Perchy, I need Accrington Stanley. Who are they? To score 1 goal for £40. Can you call it for me, please? I will. When I know there's something coming from Accrington, I will shout it out. Don't you worry.
Is that the only goal she needs, or she needs other results to stay the same?
She just needs an Accrington goal. They are 2-0 down to Tranmere Rovers. I'm assuming you've done a both teams to score bet because they're 2-0 down to Tranmere. They're down at 10 men as well. J. Rich Baguilo got sent off. But what I'll do is I'll even put notifications on. My phone will buzz when Accrington score. Notts County just completely switched it. It was John Bostock and Dave McGoldrick. Remember him? So goals. There you go, mate.
Yeah, I was just going to say, looking at the upcoming Manchester City games, does that red card include League Cup?
Don't know.
Okay,
question.
So they've got Newcastle in the League Cup on Wednesday. They've got Wolves on the 30th, and then RB Leipzig. Yeah. So no matter what happens, their third game in the UK is against Arsenal. So it doesn't matter whether it counts or not, to be honest. Obviously, it'll be available for the RB Leipzig game on the 4th of October.
Yeah. It does apply. So it does apply for the League Cup. It does.
Third game that he's going to miss is Arsenal away.
Perchy lied to us. It's Leeds 2, Watford 0.
See?
Craig's brother scored for Stevenage. Elliot List has scored.
Elliot List.
That's a wasted joke right there. A wasted joke right there.
Sorry, MK Dons have equalised it. Sutton United. So I was a little bit late on that one. Alex Gilby has scored for MK Dons.
Isn't he on loan from Charlton? Didn't he play? No, ignore me. Didn't he play for Charlton?
Are you locking that in?
Yeah.
He's locking that in. I like it.
Yeah.
Alex Gilby is, there we go, player profile. Career, he's signed on a free from Charlton.
All right, come on, that's still bloody good knowledge.
Yeah, very good knowledge, by the way. Very, very good knowledge.
Bristol Rovers are 4-1 up.
They are.
Palace Fulham seems like an exciting game.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll flicked over. I just want Luton to score. By the way, I'll be honest. I don't care.
Forest have made a game of this. To be honest, they just can't hit the back of the net at the moment. But they've
got no cutting edge, have they?
No cutting edge or anything. I do like the look of Morgan Gibbs-White. I think he's a good player. Very good on the ball, technically very good as well. The two subs that they've put on, Hudson-Odoi and Elanga, for me, they're not, they've not sort of been productive enough since they've come on. I don't know. For me, I'd be just getting those balls into Awoniyi, trying to get his head on it, Seems like to me, Hudson-Odoi, when he's on the ball, that he's just looking to do what Kulusevski does on the other side, is to cut in onto his right and curl the ball in. But yeah, I'd just be pumping the ball in. I don't know if they've got another sort of forward that they can put on. Who's the other guy with Awoniyi as well? They've got Awoniyi as the number 9, but have they got another?
I can't remember his name.
Oh, they've got Origi, right? Divock Origi?
Yeah, he's just signed Origi. Yeah, they just signed Origi.
I mean, just put on Divock Origi as well. Get them both in that box and get your winners.
Yeah, give it a go. You could go and lose 3 or 4-0, but just give it a go.
You're going to lose anyway. You might as well just, go out on your...
Norwich are staging a fight back at Plymouth.
5-1. The bet's on. The bet is back on.
The bet is back on.
Swansea 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0, and it is an Arsenal player that has scored. Charlie Patino. They love him over there. There is a VAR decision going on at the moment on a foul. I'm not sure what's happened here. There's something's kicking off. I don't know what the decision's been. I'm still waiting for it. I think they've just wiped it away. Yeah, they have. It's a free kick. It's just a free kick to Luton. They've just brought on Ryan Giles and Cooley Woodrow. You can remember where Cooley Woodrow used to play for?
Woodrow Wilson.
Yes. Didn't Cooley Woodrow used to play for Bristol City?
He did. Can you remember even further back than that? That would be amazing.
I don't know, but I feel like there's not enough respect there for that knowledge that I just literally ripped out of my head.
No, wait. Yeah, he was at Fulham. Went to
praise me more. Praise me more.
Barnsley. He played. Bristol City. He played 15 games at Bristol City. To be fair. But that's good knowledge, yeah. And he was at Barnsley.
I remember him at Barnsley as well.
Name me 2 players that Barnard played for. 2 teams that Barnard played for.
Barnard?
Yes.
Lee Barnard.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Yep.
And Leyton Orient.
Can you name one more for a Brucey?
Oh, here we go. Right. Can you name
Gillingham.
2? I named 2.
I'm going Gillingham.
I reckon someone like a Stevenage.
I'm going Gillingham, I think. I have a feeling. I might be completely wrong.
Yeah, somebody London-based. Is it a London-based team?
Might be. Hold on. Let me just check it again.
You don't know yourself.
Brilliant.
So,
I love Daniel, by the way.
Right.
Anytime when there's a Yorkshire team.
You had so many clubs to pick from, right? Who said, what was your answers, by the way?
I said Gillingham. I think he's also played at Gillingham.
All right, no. He hasn't played for Gillingham. What was your answer, Sava?
I don't know. So far, I went with definitely Spurs and definitely Leyton Orient.
Yeah.
Yes,
I want to say
Spurs, right?
Was it a London club?
And Leyton Orient was alone. And then what was the one you said after that?
I didn't. I asked if it was a London-based club.
Oh, London. Well, you got around 8 clubs to pick from. So,
but you said Stevenage, Savard, didn't you?
I mean, he still hasn't answered my question. Is it a London-based club?
No.
Right, there you go.
Sorry.
Stevenage I went with, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, Stevenage was on loan.
It was?
On loan, yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's just up there. And by the way...
Southend or something like that, maybe?
But no, Stevenage.
No, he played for loads of clubs, I thought.
By the way, but hang on, just quickly. Stevenage have just scored, as we said that, Elliot List again, and Forest Green are back in it with a Troy Deeney hat-trick.
Oh, wow. Troy Deeney. By the way, if
Deeney.
anyone hasn't seen Troy Deeney and Jermaine Defoe's podcast on online, type it in, Google it, have a watch of their podcast or listen to it. Absolutely brilliant. They've got about 8 episodes. Troy Deeney's stories are absolutely hilarious. But going back to this, right? He's played for Stevenage, Exeter, Leyton Orient, Northampton, Crewe Alexandra, Southend, Southampton, Bournemouth, Oldham, Crawley, Braintree,
Southampton,
Malden,
I remember that now.
Tree, and he's played for about 10 clubs
and scored about 10 goals.
Well, his most prolific season was between 2008 and 2010 for Southend United, where he scored 35 goals, and he followed that up in 2010 to 2014 with 23 goals for Southampton.
Richardson could never.
There you go.
Now look at Daniel. I love it. Daniel's getting humped at the moment. He loves it. Look at him. He's loving it. Big up Daniel, by the way. Absolute real one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Forrest. Yeah, Troy Deeney can goal at Farnborough United. Little Slough Town have equalised. It's 2-2 for the local boys. Come on, up the Rebels.
Oh, absolute sitter. Haaland has missed. The ball is played into him. I believe it was Nathan Aki. The ball's squared to him. He tries to volley it in first time, and it just goes completely over the bar. But yeah, it was a great ball put forward to him, and it was on a plate, really. He tries to side foot it on the volley.
Yeah, I've just seen it.
After the crossbar. Should have been.
By the way, an ex-Spurs player has just put Ipswich back in front. Ipswich 4, Blackburn 3.
Wow.
Massimo Luongo, if anyone remembers him.
Wow, Luongo. He hardly played for us. I don't think he played any games for us.
I'm going to say something right now.
Oh, Norwich! It's back on. Perchy is back on. 5-2.
Come on. 5-2. Okay, here we go. If Norwich wins 6-5 in this game, I will, I don't know.
A free ticket to go to Barcelona to meet you.
Yeah. If Norwich wins 6-5, I will treat a random fan to do a watch along with me live in person. There you go.
Everyone right now has turned into Plymouth fans.
Yep.
But I was going to say, just go back to Ipswich for a second. Massive worry for me that Dane Scarlett can't get on the pitch.
Mate, they're top of the league. They're a good team. It's pointless. Players like that for me, Dane Scarlett couldn't even get in the Portsmouth team last year. That guy should be going to a League One club where he's going to be guaranteed to play week in, week out. Otherwise, it's pointless in being there.
Yeah. He needs to go somewhere where he's the main guy.
Playing games, right?
Reading are back in it against Blackpool. It wasn't my wife. It was my...
I don't know.
It wasn't my wife. What's the opposite to wife?
Life.
Oh, husband.
Yeah, it was James' husband with an own goal.
James' husband.
Come on, lads.
This is brilliant. You don't get this on Soccer Saturday, do you?
No,
this is where it's at.
Yeah, Jeff Stelling, eat your heart out.
Yeah, exactly. Who is he? Bristol Rovers are 4-1 up against Wigan right now. John Marquise has scored.
John Marquise, he scores goals all the time.
He does. A quiet one today, but your side are 0-0 at the moment against West Bromwich Albion. It's West Brom 0, Millwall 0.
Millwall. Good God.
Come on, Luton. I do you know what? I actually really want Luton to score. No,
I have a feeling Wolves will nick it. I don't know why.
Watch him, yeah. But isn't it just Spurs though? Just when we're coming up to play Luton, they're coming up with some form. Tottenham, that
form. I love that form. They're drawing 1-1. Charlton have just taken the lead in the Derby.
Get in there.
In the mud. Barry's in the mud.
What a great name.
No. Barry's in the mud.
Great name, by the way. Slobodan Tedic. That is a great name.
He's
Wow.
one of those. Oh, that's a great Slobodan Tedic. Brilliant. Barry's in the mud. He's not here, but he's in the mud.
He's in the mud and he doesn't even know why.
He's like an angry hippo in a mud bath right now.
Oh, we love you, Barry. Colchester have pulled one back earlier on. I mean, gosh, just a bit late. I apologise for this one. Samson to Vide.
Divock Origi, by the way, is on for Nottingham Forest.
Yeah. And Gavardio is down injured by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like he took a whack to the face.
He did, yeah.
To be honest, though, I know Forest have pushed, but let's be fair, it's been pretty comfortable, even with...
Yeah, no, it has been. It has been. I mean, Haaland's missed a couple of sitters as well in this game, let's not forget. And like you said, Sava, I think Pep will be quite disappointed in him over today. But, you know, that's how you push top players to remain consistent, right?
Yeah, by the way, have you seen the Everton team that's been picked? Like, literally...
shall I read it out?
Sean Dyche hates attacking football, doesn't he? Like, he's allergic to it. Have you seen the midfield?
She's got Pickford, Young, Tarkowski, Branthwaite, Mikalenko, Anana, Guehi, Doucouré, Garner, McNeil, and Beto. It's
literally like 4 central midfielders.
It's going to be Route 1 football, right? Let's be honest.
Just a bit. It is.
If you're going to do that, though, surely you go with 2 up top. If it's going to be Route 1, surely you put another player next to Beto.
Yeah. He has. He's gone McNeil alongside Beto up top.
Dwight McNeil's not exactly... He's not a striker.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I think the idea is to have him play off Beto or have, you know, McNeil sort of...
And just if anyone wanted to know the Brentford lineup, Flecken, Roslev, Collins, Pinnock, Hickey, Jensen, Norgard, Janel, Mbermo, Wissa, and Sade.
Oh, Nottingham Forest. And he's blocked by Gavardio. Shot from Divock Origi is blocked. Just on Everton, right? Is there a realistic chance that they can go down this season?
Yeah, yes, they're crap. They are awful.
I think so. I think Luton, Everton now, if after what I've seen, Luton and Everton are going to be the 2 that are going down, and someone else in the mix who's going to go down with them.
At what point do Everton's owners say, right, we need to get rid of Dyche?
I to be honest, I feel a bit sorry for them. Like, I feel like, yeah.
Because last season there was memes of Dyche as Stone Cold Steve Austin cracking beers open, you know. Let's be honest.
But I think the difficulty is, what did they spend in the summer? Like, they've bought no quality at all, have they? Like, it's as dry as it can get at Everton.
No, I agree.
Andy Cole's son's just scored.
Right on the cusp.
Devante Cole.
Right on the cusp of building a new stadium as well. That's not going to help their cause if they go down, to be honest.
But they have got new owners now, right?
Well, no, I don't think they are.
Has it not gone through?
I think it's a bit weird. It's like they've loaned to Everton at the moment. They've not actually bought them yet, which is a bit of a weird. It's a weird way of.
Sorry, they've loaned the owners.
They've kind of set like a business loan in a sort of attempt to get partial shares or something. A yellow card has been given. Yellow card has been given to an ex-Spurs player in the Notts County Forest Green player team, Marcel Lavinia. The youngster.
Lavinia. Jack Grealish is about to come on for Manchester City, by the way. It's his first game after that lengthy layoff with an injury. So, looks like Grealish is going to be back in the fold soon. But like you said, Sava, it's not exactly been a difficult afternoon for Manchester City. They've had 2 moments of real sort of brain farts where Rodri's been sent off. But I mean, when you've got players like Gavardio at the back, Ruben
They're
Diaz.
comfortable, aren't they, City, though?
I mean, Ruben Diaz and Gavardio at the back. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? What a partnership that is. And then, yeah, I think comfortable afternoon is what it is.
Palace Fulham's cruising to a
most boring
0-0.
game.
Yeah, that's why I call a toothpick game, because I'd rather put them in my eyes than watch that match.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit dull, isn't it? Let's be honest. Just to confirm for Kate, if you're still in the chat, still no goal for Accrington with about 8 minutes to go. No, it's still Tranmere 2, Accrington 0. Notts County 4, Forest Green Rovers 3 still. Yellow card for Notts County just happened. Yeah, I mean you look at the league at the moment, it's quite interesting. Like the way that the goals that have gone in this league are absolutely crazy. You've got like teams like Bradford, by the way, 12th in the league, scored 9, conceded 9, like scored 1 goal a game, like averaged. And Alfie Devine still can't get on the pitch for Port Vale, by the way. He's still on the bench. Another one just not getting many minutes at the moment, which isn't helpful.
Not a lot happening really at the moment, is there?
Dane Scarlett is on the pitch, by the way, for Ipswich. By the way, he is on. He came on at the 78th minute before Luongo scored.
Thing is, if a player's going to get 12 minutes here or there, what good is that for their growth? Do you know what I mean?
He needs to be playing every week, really.
He almost needs one of those forwards in front of him to get a long-term injury. I know that sounds awful, but... And Doncaster, Daniel Montender must be delirious. Doncaster 2, Gillingham 1 in the 88th minute.
Amazing.
Ben Close.
He scored a brace, and there you go. Luton's goal, ruled offside. I've just seen it. Luton scored, but it is given offside. Yes, Doncaster Rovers 2, Gillingham 1. The league leaders are losing to the second bottom team in the league.
Is this, Daniel, Doncaster, if you win this, will this be Doncaster's second win in a row?
Yeah. They won last week. They beat Forest Green last week.
Going to win the league. That's how football works, right, isn't it? If your team wins a couple of games, you're going to win the league. And if you lose a couple, you're getting relegated.
By the way, Doncaster Rovers are my League 2 team now, by the way, just because of Daniel. It was quite, when you know somebody that like supports a team that's not a Premier League team, that you sit back and go, oh, there, look there he is. Look how happy he is. I love it. Look at that. I love that you just sit and watch us.
Wow. Paddy Madden has just made it Stockport 5, Wrexham 0. That is not a good day.
No. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it, that Wrexham have conceded 5 goals in 2 games this season.
When was the last time Spurs played Doncaster? Guess the year. I can give it to you.
Oh gosh. I would assume we played him in like a Carabao Cup or something like that. I would assume.
Yes, that's correct.
So 2008.
You are close. It's 2009.
Jesus. I should get that.
Who can give me the scoreline?
Oh,
17-4.
No.
I think we won. I think we won like 2-0 or something.
No.
What was it?
It was a 5-1. Obviously to Spurs, not to Doncaster, but it was away.
Listen, that wouldn't shock me if we lost 5-1. Don't worry.
Yeah, exactly. It was 5-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. The goal scorers, wow. It was 5 different goal scorers for Tottenham Hotspur. Give you brownie points if you can guess.
Oh, we get them. Gosh. 2009.
Sorry?
Robbie King.
Right, you're both wrong, first of all.
Berbatov.
No, Berbatov was gone by. Was he gone by then, maybe? Fraser Campbell.
No.
Hang on. 2009. So 2000, we won the cup in 07, 08, and then 08, 08, 09 or 09, 10.
This is August 2009, so it would be 09-10.
Yeah. So it'd be it'll be like the second round of the it'd be like the second round of the
Right, I'm going to go
Cup,
with
right?
Wilson Palacios.
Wrong.
Cranchar.
Nico Cranchar didn't actually start the game.
Crouchy.
Prince Boateng.
Crouchy.
No, Crouch did get one of them.
David Bentley.
Bentley did get another one.
Aaron Lennon.
No, although Lennon was on the bench.
Luka Modric.
Luka Modric is incorrect. He didn't start that game at all.
Ledley King.
Pascal Chimbonda. I love that on the bench.
And again, Ledley King wasn't in the squad. Do you want to know who the defenders were?
Michael Dawson.
Please.
Bassong and Chorluka.
Bassong.
No, Bassong.
Chorluka.
No.
Oh, wait, hang on. Pavlyuchenko.
Yes, Pavlyuchenko. There is two more.
Give me their positions.
All right, so one is a midfielder. Two of them are midfielders.
Huddleston.
Correct.
Oh, that's a good shout.
Scored the first goal, and the second goal was scored by another midfielder literally 2 minutes later.
Jermaine Genus.
Incorrect.
That's a good shout.
Oh, it couldn't have been, could it? It couldn't have been Didier.
No.
Midfielders. So you had Timu Tianu?
Timu Tainio. No.
He wasn't there.
So who did you have? You had Jermaine Genus,
Jermaine Genus didn't start the game.
Hang on. No, I know, but so midfielders we had there. Gareth Bale?
Incorrect.
So you had Cranchar, Huddleston.
Wait, no. Cranchar didn't. He wasn't even.
No. I'm going through Spurs midfielders from that time.
Okay. All right.
Cranchar.
And just if anyone needs to know, the board draw of the day, it's finished 0-0, Palace and Fulham. That's full-time result.
Tommy Carroll.
Oh, that's not a bad shout.
Kevin Prince Boateng.
Prince Boateng was on the bench.
I said that earlier and you said no.
Tarapt.
No, he was on the bench.
Tarapt.
Tarapt's not a bad shout.
Tarapt wasn't in the squad.
Wanyama.
Right,
Wanyama weren't there by then.
I'll give you the starting 11 minus the player that scored, right? In goal, Chiellini. Then you had Hutton, Norton, Bassong, Chorluka. Bentley, Huddleston, Pavlyuchenko, Crouch, Giovanni.
Dean Marnie.
No, you've gone by then.
Jamie O'Hara.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
After 56 players, he gets it right. Yeah, Jamie O'Hara scored.
They are throwing the kitchen sink at this Luton. They feel there's 20 or so seconds left. The game is not over just yet. They've got everyone. They're launching it. Wolves are defending for their lives. But here come Wolves. Oh, no, they can't get it out. I think it's going to be one.
Ederson made a fantastic save just now from Nottingham Forest. I'm just looking at who the...
Ball knowledge, Sava. Ball knowledge from Phil P.
It's just age, isn't it?
Yeah, no. Bradford beaten Newport 4-1, a late goal. And they have won it. It was scored by... it hasn't even been confirmed, but the whistle has gone. Doncaster are just hanging on now. It is Ben close till the end. And that is... It's full time at Notts County 4, Forest Green Rovers 3. He'll get. Are they saying? Oh, Luton thought it's still playing. Rob Edwards cannot. It doesn't to do. They're screaming.
He's finished your game, by the way. Don't worry about that.
They still might get a goal, Sava.
I didn't want to have the heart to tell you, but the game finished a while back. Yeah, you finished. Perchy in a minute will go. It's Luton 2.
Yeah.
Wolves 1. Just making up goals.
Just now the app's updated me, say it's over. I was just watching. They had a corner come in. It was all calamitous in there. The comeback never happened. So unfortunately, guys, you do not get to see me. It's Plymouth 5, Norwich 2. Middlesbrough have beaten Southampton, by the way. Middlesbrough, who were bottom of the league before this. Southampton are down to 15th in the league, by the way. Wow.
Yeah, they're sliding down quite dramatically, if I'm honest with you.
They're just not a very good team, right? Yeah.
Doncaster 1. Man City's finished.
Yeah, Southampton have lost 3 on the bounce now. They won. This is Southampton's form this season, by the way. It is horrendous when you look at it. Started the season, beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1, drew 4-4 with Norwich. By the way, got beaten to Gillingham in the EFL Cup. Beat Plymouth, beat QPR. Now,
Norwich
this is their run.
Ended at City, by the way, 2-0 to Manchester.
Yeah, sorry. Plymouth 6, Norwich 2, and Charlton 3, Wickham 1. Come on.
Buried in the mud. But yeah, Southampton have lost 4 games in a row now. Lost 5-0 to Sunderland, 4-1 to Leicester, 1-0 to Ipswich, and now 2-1 to Middlesbrough. It is all going wrong.
Do stay tuned in, people. We're now heading over to the Algerian Super League.
Exactly. The games that are still going on. Altrincham 6, Ebbsfleet 1. Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Hartlepool 1. Goals are confirming.
Right, guys, I am going to have to love you and leave you. All right.
I'm going to wrap up in a second. No, it's been a lot. Big up to everyone in the chat. And there you go. Big up Daniel Montadon. 2-1 winners on the day.
Just quickly, can I just say, so tomorrow we're doing the watch along. So you boys are joining me at 1, right? And we'll that's going to be a stressful couple of hours.
Are you streaming in the morning?
Yeah, 10, and then I'll send over to you at 11.
Yeah, then I'll send everyone carrying it on to you. So I'll put the pre-show. See you later, mate.
See you later, Sarah. See you again.
Bye. Okay, guys. Let's wrap it up, guys. We'll wrap it up in a minute anyway. Massive shout out to everyone that's watched. It's been an absolute laugh. You know what? This is just fun, isn't it? And it's that's just a confirmation on that. Yeah, guys, all the scores are just fighting in now. And Savage Charlton have beaten Barry's Wickham Wanderers. Barry is in the mud, but it's still going on, by the way. West Brom 0, Millwall 0 still happening. As I said, Plymouth 6, Norwich 2. Luke Cundle with the goal. Northampton Town have just scored to try and make it a climatic end to it. Northampton Town 1, Barnsley 2. It's Louis Appier who scored with, I think that's going to be finishing, though, very, very shortly. Plymouth have now beaten them. Rochdale have come back from the death. Dorking Wanderers 1, and then Rochdale with the 89th minute from Ebanks Landell, and then Ian Henderson. I mean, the fact he's still playing football is incredible, has scored a late goal. Ian Henderson in the 94th minute. Rochdale have beaten Dorking. And just to sort of finish up, West Brom 0, Millwall 0 is just finishing off. Guys, listen, thank you so much in the chat, guys. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure. We're going to wrap up now.
Yeah.
Guys, can 7 of you in the chat smash the like button and get it over 50 now? Come on, let's do it. Let's smash the like. We've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've had a real good time. It's a real, you know what? These streams are quality, right? They're just a good laugh, aren't
they really are.
So, guys, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back definitely again next Saturday. Listen, much love to you all. Thank you so much. And listen, he's not too bad because he's gone and hit a hat-trick today. Peace out.
And here's Kane. He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves.